All right. Map number 1 in this final showdown. It's a rematch of the second match we cast today, but from the first series. Spawning here to the top left, he sadly lost the last one. If you want him to turn it around, you better cheer hard for the Red Zerg, Bly! And his opponent at the bottom right will be the blue Team Liquid player. Living in Canada, it's TLO. Pash, you want to know about mouthfeel? I'm going to put my dick in your mouth and you see how that feels. Oh, shit. Wait, he's like 12. I can't. Oh. Delete it from the VOD. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Shut it down. No. Emote only mode. Anyways, getting back into the game. TLO and Bly scoring off the first time was actually a really great match. For those who missed it, maybe you joined in a little bit late. Game 1 had like Nidus Worm play. It was crazy watching TLO keep up with it too, because that's usually Bly's signature move. But knowing that it didn't work in the first series, my big question is whether Bly tries it again. Oh, well, it doesn't have to worry about trying it again in this series, because while I was goofing around with Twitch chat, Bly has gone all in, and he's pulling the boys. Drones with this entirely, so there's going to be 3 spine crawlers on the other side of the map. TLO has possibly the worst build order to defend against this. I hate calling things automatic wins, because I don't ever believe in Starcraft. Well, I rarely believe that that's the case, but this might just be close to an automatic win. Because here's how this is going to play out, right? There's going to be drones and lings when TLO is only building his first set of lings. And these drones should be able to protect the spine crawlers. And hypothetically, if he gets any one of those 3 spine crawlers up, I don't know that TLO can deal with this. Now, I've seen this move many times, but it's always gone differently. And I've never seen this play out the same way twice. So I love seeing this, but how is this going to go, right? The lings are on the way, the drones are pulled, the spine crawlers only threaten the main base, so at some point TLO could, theoretically, just transfer all down to the natural. But if he does, then he gives up the spawning pool and he gives up the hatch rate, and he's just going to be behind. So there's no good way to deal with this without killing the spine crawlers. And he's done so much shuffling through this. He's got his own spine crawler coming down towards the natural base. These 3 spines in the main are going to tear everything down. Oh, he's going to move them. He's not even going to dilly-dally. He's going to escort them down to the low ground, but TLO's not going to let that happen. He moves into body block, but Bly is also body blocking. Neither player has their spine crawlers. Both of them start burrowing, but it takes so long, an actual eternity, to get those spine crawlers into the ground, but it's 2-1. And while TLO has some units to play with here, these spine crawlers are going to pick apart the queen. They're going to kill the drones, and even if that spine crawler defends, Bly's at least going to bring TLO down to his level drone count-wise. But, he micros back the spine crawler. Who does this? Nobody does this. The spine crawlers have huge armor, by the way. 2 armor for these spine crawlers means these things only hit for like 3. Oh my god, but even with the single target, this is nuts. The other spine crawler's gonna root. There's an extra shot available, so Bly's gonna retreat. TLO's gonna chase. And the spawning pool's gonna die in the main base while all this goes on. No more lings can be built. And he walks away. Once again, he's going to outnumber the spine crawler count. It's going to be 2-1. No, wait. Wait, the interception. He intercepts his full surround on the ramp, and the lings come in. This is it for TLO. This was everything I wanted out of a game. This is so stupid. The drones are going to take forever to kill this, but they will kill the spine crawler. That being said, though, with only 3 drones on the map, Bly is mining where TLO's not. Look at that income. It's nothing, but it's there for Bly. The spine crawler in the main can't really move down. There's enough creep to deny the creep with it. The lings with their micro are trying to pick off the drones. He does kill 1, gets 2, possibly. Oh my god, this is so dumb. He's just, they're playing Ring Around the Rosie with these spine crawlers. GG. GG. This is one of those games that's 100% going up on YouTube, and I super regret making that joke about Pash at the start of the game. Oh! What? An insane, I don't even understand that game, but Bly takes the first map. Next game goes down on Acropolis, though. TLO's chance to fight back. Let me just get this hosted up, guys. Spinecrawler best cheese? Sometimes. Just play music over it? Nah, dude, I don't care. I'm making a joke about it. Like, the joke is that I care. I don't care. All right, let's get Bly up on his Primal Zerg. We'll get TLO set up on Simulant. I can't believe we saw a Spinecrawler Micro, though. Like, that's... I'm still working my brain around that. Regardless, we're loading into Acropolis. Like I said, no dilly-dallying. Let's hop into the game. Oh, I have done pressed that a little too soon. Whoopsies. All right, it's game number 2 in this best of 3. It's the final series of the day. One of these players moves on to the round of 8 and, well, actually wins some guaranteed prize money. This match is essentially worth at least $50, up to $600. But the loser walks away from this tournament with no chance to repeat, no chance to come back, and no prize money whatsoever. To the top left, a very fast spawning pool is never good news, but he is the cheesy player known as Bly. With his opponent to the lower right, the Simulant Zerg, the Team Liquid player, TLO. But to really discuss TLO's build in that last game, to go like hatch, gas, pool, like, or whatever the variation of the order is, to have your pool be at the end of your build order is always going to suck against cheesy players. And it doesn't matter whether Bly is doing a 12 pool or that drone pool. It's never going to be fun not having access to your army units. And that spawning pool being late, I don't think TLO will ever do again, not against Bly. Not today, at least. So, even though this is a gross pool timing, that might just... I'm waiting to see if he pulls the drones or not. TLO does have a pool coming down. So at least he'll have access to make units this time. And it is pulling the boys. He's going for round 2. This is going to be really interesting to watch from TLO's point of view, though, because, like we said, very clearly, the build order hurt him a lot last game. This time, the build order is not as harsh. And for context here, what's really important is Bly goes all in with this. If TLO can just defend, even if he barely defends, as long as he defends, he'll be up a hatchery over his opponent, right? And that's all he needs to win the game. So this is going to be tough. This is a tough fight for TLO. Make no mistake, this is a tough fight for TLO, but he's better suited for it this game than last game. Oh, he cancels. Oh, he cancels. I actually like this so much more. Look at this. Oh, he's built. Oh, this is so sick. I've never seen anyone do this. This is so sick. This is everything I love about TLO. He's built evolution chambers in to block the spine crawlers. Bly can literally not get the surface area required to deny the spine crawlers the way you normally would. Whereas TLO, as you can see, he's chewing through the spine crawlers with the drones like it's nothing at all. Now look, is this an automatic win? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. He probably meant to cancel this 2 Evo chambers as well if I had to guess. But his spine crawlers are done first. He kind of wins the race in this regard. He starts targeting down Bly's. There's units here, obviously. I don't know if TLO wins this, though. Spinecrawler for Spinecrawler. 1-to-1 goes down. Queen's helping with that damage quite a bit. Third Spinecrawler finishing up very soon. TLO's army. Forget that it's non-existent. The drones are non-existent now. Oh my god. This was such a cool move, but I don't think it was enough. Oh, I thought this was going to lock it down, but it doesn't. Now keep in mind, Bly's only mining off with 2 drones with this. So technically TLO has the better economy right now. But he actually takes the position of the Evo Chamber and is going to use it against TLO. Oh my god. This is so sick. GG. So dirty. So insane. Bly wins the series with the only not third game today. A 2-0 will send Bly to that round of 8. And I am, of course, on the record, beyond heartbroken that TLO lost. I love watching TLO play. And goddamn, if this was a score-based system, I think TLO wins that last game. But it's not. It's performance. Victory goes to Bly. GG. And with that, we now know the full results of Group 3. Bly and Showtime will move on to the round of 8. Well, they have already secured at least $50 in prizing. Whereas we will see over this week what the next 3 groups have in store for us. So again, I will be back on the 25th, and you guys can catch me with more as I'll be doing a lot of StarCraft 2 this week. I know, guys, I haven't been here much, but please, I hope you'll come back for more. I hope I'll get to see your faces familiar in the chat, and we'll get to do some more awesome StarCraft stuff. But that will be a conclusion to our first day of the DFY Star League. Thank you for joining me so much today. Again, we have a lot of sponsors for this tournament, but the channel sponsor I want to shout out before we leave today is, of course, Ting. If you're from the United